One thing this movie can fuck up is Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice. Everything else can be terrible, but you know that Michael Keaton is gonna bring his A game no matter what. Beetlejuice is directed by Tim Burton and stars Michael Keaton, Catherine O'Hara, Winona Ryder, and Jenna Ortega. The film follows three generations of the Dietz family who return home to Winter River after an unexpected tragedy. Still haunted by the demon Beetlejuice, Lydia's life is twirled upside down when her daughter goes through a magical door to the afterlife, and when Beetlejuice's name is said three times, the demon appears to wreak havoc on the living. Like most people, I'm a fan of the original Beetlejuice film. I really enjoy it. I think it's one of the best with Tim Burton's movies for sure. I think that it's pretty original and cool, and with legacy sequels, it can either go both ways. This movie could be absolute trash or just could be amazing. And I think that Beetlejuice is a good time. It's not like amazing, not as good as the original, but I think that it's an entertaining watch. It's a must see, like if you're a fan of the original. Like I'm sure you're not going to listen to critics, or you're just going to go in hoping like to see a good entertaining movie. And I got that. I just don't think that this movie is perfect, and there are some problems with this film, but overall I was satisfied walking out. The acting here is the strongest part of the film for me. I thought that the newcomers were all great. The cast is terrific. I thought that Catherine O'Hara, Jenna Ortega, and Winona Ryder were all great here. I felt like the mother-daughter dynamic was really well done, and I thought that it was the strongest aspect of this film. Winona Ryder and Jenna Ortega had really good chemistry, and I sort of wished that this movie focused more on that, because like there are too many storylines and the film sometimes feel overstuffed, but I thought that the family dynamic worked here, and I really liked Catherine O'Hara in this film. She's always great, and I thought that she delivered very funny moments here. Justin Theroux is one of my favorite actors, and here he plays like this real douche. He's really unlikable, but I think that Justin Theroux is terrific here in this film. He's just really fun, and he looks like he's having a good time. There are newcomers like William Dafoe and Monica Bellucci, and I felt like those storylines were really pointless. They really went nowhere, and if you had removed both of them out of the film, I don't think that the film would be any different at all. William Dafoe plays like this cop that's going after Jenna Ortega because like she entered the afterlife almost illegally, and he's going after her. And Monica Bellucci, she plays like Michael Keaton's ex-wife, like this crazy person, and I would have liked to know more about her, but like this her entire storyline where she's like sucks souls like of the damned, like they're already dead, but like she kills them again. I thought that was a ridiculous plot line. I really did. Like I thought they could have done a lot more with her. And they could have focused an entire film on her. Like I think that they should have chosen like just one storyline in this film and just have gone with it. Like the first one has just a simple storyline. It's focused on a couple that's dead, that dies, or like in the afterlife, and their house is haunted by ghosts. I think that's like pretty simple concept, but here the concept, the storylines are all over the place, and the film feels overstuffed. The greatest part of this film is by far Michael Keaton. I really enjoyed all of his scenes. I thought that he was great here, and it feels like really organic. He feels like Beetlejuice. He hasn't lost a step. Michael Keaton never mails in a performance. He's absolutely terrific in this film, and if you go in this movie just to see him, you're not going to be disappointed because Michael Keaton is awesome here. He's terrific. He's funny. He's still the show. Like, you remember him. You remember the Beetlejuice moments, which will probably be on YouTube eventually. And I think that he's great here. He's by far the best part of this film. I think that the direction is pretty good from Tim Burton. I love the practical effects here. They could have like made this movie just filled with CGI, but they didn't, and I appreciate that. I felt like I was taken back to this world, this place that was created in the first film. It felt really similar to the first movie, which I appreciated, and I really liked just the way this movie looked. I haven't loved the Tim Burton movie in quite a while, in many years, and I didn't love this movie. I liked it for the most part. I didn't love it, but I thought that it was decent. I thought that it was okay. And there's just gonna be a lot of expectations going into this movie, especially that it's been like something like 30 years since the first one came out. Like, there's almost like just too high of an expectation from fans, and I get it. Like, when you're a fan of something, like, you expect like the second movie to be better, but it is what it is, I guess. Like, I didn't hate this movie. I thought it was pretty good, just not great. I was expecting a little more out of this film. I was expecting like a better story, a better screenplay, but unfortunately we didn't get that. And I don't think that they will make like a Beetlejuice 3, because now it's gonna feel a little recycled, and I don't think that there's much story left to tell here in this like franchise, in this universe. They did pretty much what they could do with this iteration of Beetlejuice. Like, I recommend seeing the movie if you enjoyed the first one. If you don't enjoy the first one, don't go see this, because it's mostly more of the same, but it's not as good. So that's my review. I'm gonna give like Beetlejuice B minus. I think that's fair. I think that it's not a bad film at all. It's just like a pretty okay film. So let me know what you thought about Beetlejuice down in the comments below. Please like, please subscribe, and see you next time.
Recognize this post.
Never seen that chick before in my life, or afterlife.
Are you doing this?
Beetlejuice.
I'm needed upstairs. Bob, hold down the fort. Spill your guts. Who wants to go first? All right, I will. See, I'm willing to do the work.
Where the afterlife is so random.
You're that thing from my dream.
Really more nightmare material.
Confronting the unknown, conquering your fears. There's nothing harder.
What the f? Thank you all for coming to this special occasion, but right now with like a little privacy.